Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss Cbse class 10 maths chapter 2 polynomials. We are going to learn the basic concepts from the introduction part in your NCERT maths textbook. Okay. So in this video we are going to learn what a polynomial is. So you would have all heard about these words even in your lower classes. Okay, you would have learnt about polynomials. So we're just going to recall all those concepts as what we learnt about a polynomial, and we're going to learn about a little more regarding that in this video. So this is going to be an introductory video. So what is a polynomial? A polynomial is one where you have different terms here. Okay, it should have more than one term, only then it is going to be a polynomial. Okay, so here you have only one term, though we have different variables, still there is only one term, then it is not called a polynomial. So these terms, this x, y and this, these are all are variables and constants. Okay, so these are called variables and this phi is going to be called your constant. Okay, so a polynomial is where you have few terms, you have more than one term, and each term can consist of variables and constants, or it can be only variables or it can be only constants also. Okay, even if you have x plus y, it is also a polynomial because these variables are separated by the addition symbol or the subtraction symbol. If the variables or the constants are going to be separated by the multiplication symbol, then you can say that it is not a polynomial. Is it clear, children? So now we will see how we are going to name the polynomial and all. Okay, so we are going to find out the degree. Okay, the first thing we are going to do is we have to find out the degree of the polynomial. Okay, so if you have 3 plus 5, if you have 3 plus 5, you can write 3 to be 3x power 0 plus 5 y power 0. In that case, what is the degree of a polynomial? A degree of a polynomial is the highest power of the terms. Okay, for example, here if you see for this, what is the highest power? It is going to be 2. Here the highest power is what? 1. Here you don't have any value here. Okay, it means there is a term x power 0. So here you can say it is going to be 0. So if you look at all these powers, you can see that 2 is the highest power. If 2 is the highest power, then the degree of the polynomial is going to be 2. Okay, so the powers will only tell us what is the degree of the polynomial. Okay, so when you are going to see this, here when you are going to see what we discussed just now, okay, you can see that here you have these values 5xy square, 3x and 5y cube. Here look into this, children. Here the degree is going to be what? For this it is going to be 1, for this it is going to be 2, for this it is going to be 1, for this it is going to be 3. So 1 plus 2 is what? 3. So what is the highest power? It is going to be 3. So the degree for this polynomial is going to be what? 3. Okay, so this is how you will find out the degree, and we are also going to relate the degree and we are going to name it. If the degree of polynomial is 0, for example, if we are going to consider this to be a polynomial, then it is going to be a constant. Yes, we only have constants here. That is why we are going to call it to be constant. If the degree is going to be 1, for example, if it is going to be 3x plus 5, then it is going to be of degree 1 because the power of x is going to be 1. You call it to be a linear polynomial. Here we had the degree to be 2, so we called it to be a quadratic polynomial. Similarly, when the degree is 3, it is going to be cubic. For degree 4, 5 and more than 6, we have names for all these things, children. Okay, but we are going to learn only till cubic polynomial in your class 10. Okay, we are going to learn only till cubic polynomial. So all these we are not going to learn, but still you can remember this. Okay, so when you have the how many terms you have, depending on that you will call it to be a monomial, binomial, trinomial or polynomial. So this is what we are learning. See here, we are going to see what is a binomial when we have two terms. So here you see it is going to be 8x plus 4. So what is the degree here? The degree is 1. So what kind of a polynomial it is? It is going to be a linear polynomial. Okay, if it's going to be degree 1, it is linear. Here the degree is 2. What you can call it to be? You can call it to be a quadratic polynomial. It's going to be a quadratic polynomial. If power 3, it is going to be called as a cubic polynomial. Okay, so here we are going to see all this. Hope you understood this, children. So these are the very basic concepts about these polynomials. Okay, so it's a linear or quadratic or cubic. Okay, all these we are going to learn. We are going to learn different types of polynomials, and we are going to learn a lot of other concepts also under these. We are going to find out the values of x and all. So you will have different kinds of graphs like how you are seeing here. Okay, when you have this kind of a polynomial or a binomial or a trinomial, you will be able to find out the value of x and y and all these things. Okay, so all these we will learn in the next video, children. So this is just an introductory class to brush up what you learnt already in your lower classes also. Okay, see you again next video. Thank you, children.